Last time on Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Oh. And now back to Apollo Justice 2. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Forgot the name of the game for a second there. Last time we left off, we finished Chapter 4, and it was it was the case of the game, but now we're getting into, we officially reached the halfway point of the game. Not literally, but also sort of literally, because Episode 5 is long. That's okay though. We're gonna have a fun time with this, because I've heard that this case is like, so I'm excited for it. Let's just get right into it. I really know nothing about this case besides one specific event that happens pretty early on. But not even really a spoiler, it's just kind of a thing that happens. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my god, is this Maya's TV show? Did they actually make it happen somehow?
That's far enough.
Oh my god! The Plum Punisher. Wow. Can Samurai show up, please? Aww. Dhurke's just like,
we can't allow things to go on like this.
did you just hack their broadcast?
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions.
Oh, is
The
that
time to act is
Sodra?
now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Oath.
Wow.
And
Sodra was just
Garenian
always a daddy in
regime,
these games, huh?
Make no mistake about it.
Because he's obviously
I will
father to,
dethrone you. A dragon
Also,
never
I've been saying
yields,
Garan wrong. It's
nor will he
Garan.
rest until
Like
his
Garand.
revolution is complete.
If that is Sodra's actor, then wow. Because he's like, you know, he acts as the father to Akira in Persona 5, and then he is in Nier as well. The original Nier, not Automata. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Karain. Okay. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising kind of events? Please be Apollo, and it'll be like, huh, so that's what you're doing now, huh, Dad? I mean, what? Do you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Oh, gee, yeah, that's so interesting. Apollo? Yeah. Dhurke, what are you up to this time? Oh, don't be mad at him. Please. Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that. Just tell them! Ah! This is annoying me now. But it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. What? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Oh, it is! What? Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo. I just beamed in from Karain and boy, my arm's tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. Or hallucinating. Or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dhurke. I mean, my face is all over the TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Oh, Apollo! Trucy, what do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but what do you want, Dhurke? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? Came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too, but the fact is I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10+ years, and he's already asked me for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Dhurke. Who are you? Oh, come on! Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dhurke Sodmati. I'm a rebel by trade. A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Trucy. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. Kurain, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material if you get my drift. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad. Wait, no. Oh, okay, I was confused if he was talking about him or for Apollo, but if he's talking about Apollo, then no! Stop that right now. Look, I know you didn't play Apollo justice, but you need to chill. Just a plucky one, all right? Someone pluck me out of my misery. Phoenix, please come in and oh wait, I don't even know about it. God dang it. Now, about that man who raised you business. Foster father. What did Mr. Dhurke mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? I don't know, Trucy. What could you gather from that statement? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Kurain. Did I, ever mention that? Oh, so you grew up in... Kurain? Wait, are you saying... You're not from around here, Polly? It's just I was raised in Kurain when I was really little. Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. It's almost like they didn't explain your character at all in your own game. Well, that's because they probably didn't come up with my backstory yet. How come you never told me? Because his game was all about Phoenix for some reason. Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow. That's a really long time. Yeah, well, I figured you'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well... starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. Being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dhurke suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. Wow, now I flash back to this photo. I purposely tried to forget about it on purpose. This was saying, like, what is the sentence? I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Because of Nayuda as well. Now then, Mr. Dhurke, what is it we can help you with? Nothing. What? I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Kurain. That's where you come in. The Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen, hide, nor hear of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way. So that was just a bluff. What are you gonna do if you don't find it? I don't know. I guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Different year, same old Dhurke. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes, baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. Is it gonna be Dax? We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Kurain Village?
Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have a direct relationship with Wright.
Spirit mediums. Right.
Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My Defiant Dragon Patriot has already made contact with him. Apparently someone asked the doctor to study the orb. Someone, sir.
So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief.
Most likely.
And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you?
Compatriot, yeah! Dad says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. Seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing.
Dats, I'm running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh?
Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me?
Of course I would! Come on, Dhurke's awesome! I love him! Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Doodaloo. Oh, I was hoping for some happy music. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean, faceless?
Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism. I wonder what it's going to turn out to be.
The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she look like to make them hide her face like that? Is she gonna be a guy, maybe?
As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself.
Sounds like one big fairy tale to me.
In any case, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain.
Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone can become king or queen. And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Gran regime?
Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own eyes?
That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing.
The Founder's Orb. Oh, that's cool. We don't even know what it looks like. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions?
Not right now.
Ah, almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son.
Sushi?
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so...
Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch.
You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha!
No, stop it, Dhurke. Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good.
Unless no, because he's just, okay. This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have.
Come on, I'm good. Apollo! Come on, just accept it for the love of God.
Oh. Well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here.
What's this?
The picture of your father.
Oh! Oh!
It's been 23 years since he passed away.
Huh? This is my father.
His name was Jove Justice. There we go, boys. We finally got a name for him. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician. Wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
Why are you giving this to me now?
I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. Come on, Apollo!
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy.
Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go. You hear? Oh, wait, this is evidence that something's gonna happen. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road?
1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Dad from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Mr. Wright is coming back today.
How did you beat him here? What the heck?
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Meanwhile, back in Kurain, are you kidding me, Edgeworth? Another incident. Look, Ryan, I'm sorry, but the Dark Age of Law didn't end up ending. I was like, oh, god dang it. Edgeworth, you realize ages don't just end with a single event, right? He's like, yeah, but I thought if we took down the Phantom, it would fix it. No, it's not gonna fix everything, Edgeworth. Fine, I'm coming back. I love the idea of there just being a very like playful and laid back banter between Phoenix and Edgeworth at all times, but only like during the most important times for Phoenix. He's like, "Come on, Edgeworth, can't you ever solve these problems yourself?" It's like, look, after I fired like 75% of our of all of our prosecutors, I kind of have nobody left besides like the good guys, and we need some crappy ones to take, you know, the tax fraud case. That doesn't go to court. Well, it does, but not court. Theft cases, never mind.
Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost.
Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
I bet you it's gonna be the journey along the way. Why do I think the exact same thing? You really are my son.
Oh.
Wow, this place doesn't look any different. Nothing has changed. Oh, wait, nope, they have a telephone booth now. Never mind. They probably learned to like, maybe having a telephone on like the other side of the village was not a good idea. So this is Karain, I don't know. You guys always never tell me how to pronounce it, so I'm always left wondering. Mystical village of spirit channeling, and where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Come on, open up, Apollo. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know? That Mr. Dhurke is not only Polly's dad, but Prosecutor Sanmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. Tell me, Mr. Dhurke, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar. He was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around the open fields, naked as jaybirds. Even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, Dhurke.
No way! Prosecutor Sanmati used to be like that too?
The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. Ha ha ha!
Dhurke, don't you think you've said enough?
Aw, you're no fun.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Oh yeah? Hey, what are you people doing here?
Oh, Emma? You know this lady, son. Oh, I do.
Yeah, this is Emma Skye. She's a detective. Forensic investigator, actually. But I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How'd you know that?
We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Off we go to the doctor's study. I don't see a dead body, so that's good. Alright. This is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books.
That's a lot of books.
The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here.
Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there's so many relics just spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room.
I like Dhurke. He's fun. Oh no, he was killed. I didn't see. Oh, god dang it. I didn't see that. Oh, he did die. God dang it. All I see is a mess. What's with that white outline?
Emma, please don't tell me what I think. Emma, where's the doctor?
Well, the thing is, he died last night. Seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
As if I come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not. But it would be really nice if you were joking. A scholar killed by his own books.
Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to if he's dead?
Yes, that is a problem.
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
I wonder, is Nayuta, is he gonna be the prosecutor, or are we gonna pull a Phoenix Wright 1 and have him be the culprit? Or, not the culprit, the defendant. And then maybe it'd be a nice family bonding between him, Dhurke, and Apollo again. It'd be like, oh. Honestly, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I have a feeling we're gonna switch over to Phoenix at some point, but like, I don't want to. I want this to be Apollo. Like, just give me this, okay? Let Apollo have a character, please. I beg.
So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. That's ironic. This morning, talk about bad timing. Immediately he had fallen off a ladder. Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall into the hard floor.
See, that's why I'm never gonna go on those ladders. They're too scary to me. I'm not even like scared of heights per se. I just like, no, I'm not going on one of those. They just seem too unstable, you know?
How sad, killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death.
No, you can't.
He was killed due to his own incompetence. I wouldn't call that an honorable death.
Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
What?
Huh. Happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police.
Oh, I wonder if they're gonna be the culprit then. Or maybe, I don't know. I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dhurke? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. Must be around here somewhere.
Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pops here. Oh, he said Pops! Okay, that's all. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Pops?
Oh, I see. That can be a problem considering he's dead. You have a plan B?
I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dat should have it.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Okay, we're doing this again.
Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dhurke. He's from the kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there?
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. Focus now on making Kurain a better place, though. Through volunteer work.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting.
Well, it's not technically a lie. It would be funny if my bracelet started going off and be like, he was like, wait a minute, Dhurke, you're lying. He was like, really? Really, son? Really? I wonder if they specifically put that line in there because they realized that the bracelet should be going off. Like, it's not intentional. Like, he doesn't look for people's lies. It just happens, you know?
So how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmani's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmani? I'm so sorry. Seems you've had quite a life. Guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dhurke, you look kinda familiar. Have we met before?
No. Not that I recall.
Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It will really complicate things. She figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch, you don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then how are we supposed to find it? That, I do not know either. We'll have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dhurke.
Oh, call him Pops. I like that better.
Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over?
I guess not. But in exchange, you're gonna help me with my investigation.
Sure, can't hurt. I haven't even taken anybody's case yet. Why am I doing this?
You really can't wait to get started. It'd be like hunting for buried treasure. I mean, like adding stuff to the court record. Like, we're not going to court yet, Apollo. Is it this thingy, bobber? Aw, PC is password protected. Shruzy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think you can override a password. Now locked desk. That I could get into. Like yours back in the office, Polly. Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there. What? You put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. This is where Dr. Buff died. Ow. That really hurt. But at least I don't have to give him a voice. Poor man, he fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there. But what's that dark stain? Gravy or coffee? It appears to be coffee. Okay, that's what I thought. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. Oh, that's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window, and a passerby called in early this morning to report what they'd found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. That is not what I was examining, but okay. From that height, to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Wow, we're not commenting much on any of these stuff, are we? There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique our interest, scientifically speaking. Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. Oh, come on! No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. Nobody went, no, it's Superman! And that makes me sad. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. Some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving! Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets! Do we even want to know what this thing is for? What a huge window, but you can see the entire study from outside. That's where a witness comes in. How can I concentrate in here? I feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Oh, that's a misty face. Wait. What? Why is there gravy on this? There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like... No! God dang it, Pearl! What did you do? Did you come back for this case only to do this same stupid thing again? You know how annoying this was the first time? Did Morgan Fay send you another letter? She's probably dead by now. She probably got the death sentence. How did you get another letter from her? What the heck, Godot? That was supposed to be your one and only job. Ugh. Alright. Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art. That pun
That pun wouldn't be gravy-ly, Dhurke. Oh, I was hoping he'd have like a... I thought it was gonna be Mozilla for a second. Coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. Must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Ugh, guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just... if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Research Notes 21. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. The photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the Founder's Orb. It's not on the right page. It looks like a poem or something. Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's a song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. Yeah. It's been sung during Kurani's rites of offering since ancient times. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's a song everyone in Kurani knows, not much of a way to keep it a secret.
It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
Huh. That's strange.
What is?
Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. The first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half.
The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers?
I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he's conducting. That's interesting. Ami. Also, you guys were like, it's not Amy, it's Ami. I was like, okay, chill.
Maybe it's so if it ever gets lost, someone can return to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says W-R-I-H... Oh my god. W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters. The less said about this, the better.
The golden statue, it's pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber.
I wonder how he got his hands on something like this.
Trust me, I don't think it was that valuable. Didn't they say that?
It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to the hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly, like a baby deer taking his first steps. His face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know?
Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. That is kind of strange, actually. Oh, a suitcase.
That's one big suitcase.
It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor. But how can you tell? His fingerprints weren't on it.
That sticker there. You only see those in airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas.
God dang it, Mr. Wright, are you going to be the defendant in this case? Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to?
Unless we can open it to see what's inside.
I guess not.
Oh. That's because you're not me, Emma Sky, forensic expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensic handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person.
Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switches get flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie.
Is that fingerprint powder?
That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go! You remember how to do this, right? Apply the
Okay, why are you gonna ask me if I have to say it anyways?
Exactly. Well, have at it. Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase?
Probably on this thing.
Yeah, I've got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. Probably Dats? Oh, would you look at that? It's Dats. Beep, 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 bup, 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 bup. Match found. Alright. We have a match. Dats. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? Include the orb transfer agreement.
So he's the one who brought a suitcase here.
Where do you suppose he is now?
Haven't heard from him in a while now, and he's not answering his phone.
Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that, knucklehead.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he got off like a shot. What?
Sorry about that. Kurani's people aren't all like him, I swear.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe you know something about the orb.
Seems the orb isn't here.
That means Dats might be our only lead at this point.
Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Good day to you, citizens of Kurain Village. My name is Paul Addison, and I want your vote.
Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way.
Paul Addison, savior of Kurain, has come to... Ah, it's you people. Wait, what?
Apollo,
what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Wait, what? Right, left, halt!
it's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins?
Wait. So you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady looking
characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Kurain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? What do you mean king? Ignorant fools, I'm the Paul Addison. History. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Wait, but he said...
Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo?
Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. Keep switching between voices, has to start somewhere. My election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician who untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And a rider of his grandfather's coattails. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. A pleasant day to you, good people of Kurain. I am Paul Addison. Titian.
Oh! Duh, politician.
Whoo, Zach, you're losing your touch there.
Wow, politician.
It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurain. Together! A convenience store on every corner. A karaoke bar in every home. Is the vote for a happier, hopier Kurain village.
Turn off the foot will rack you fool. You're a stain on your grandfather's good name.
Thank you, good sirs. Your support is appreciated as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world are you doing in there,
Oh, I bet you he's the guy who found the body, right?
Do I have to talk to you? I really don't want to. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly.
We'll try it next time, sir.
Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Attition family's been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Attition, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Kurain. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. Last about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Attitians. I mean, reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Pheh, young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. The doctor's house. So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? He's gonna transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Kurain. The Founder's Orb. So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Ami Fey. Ah, Crystal of Ami Fey. That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Attition family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit. The doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dhurke said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Fey being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? Where is he? Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dats. Ba 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 ba.
Do you know where this man is now?
I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse.
What? Oh, is he gonna be our defendant?
That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now.
Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb.
So you really are after my crystal. No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not gonna lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just gonna give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's a purely political decision. In exchange, your patron will give the people of Kurain to vote for you. Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. Okay, I'm gonna see you later. Oh no, hey, I got captured again. My bad. How'd you get captured here and not in your homeland? I don't know. I probably shouldn't have hidden in that doghouse. That was my B.
Hey. Yipes!
He fell over. What's he doing on the desk?
Foul cause the corrupt regime. I've done nothing to say to you. Dats, it's me, Dhurke.
Oh, Dhurke, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me.
Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
My bad, my bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You got 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dhurke?
No thanks. They just sent me back to Kurain where I'd face immediate execution.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same, too. Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo! Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How you been? Fine. And you, Dats? You look good, besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ! Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pal. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. He's rather laid back for a person. Dats, what was the doctor... Was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely positively. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Ami Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. Ah! That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying. Imagine that, a politician who lies. I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, my bracelet isn't going off, so let's take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Divine Dragons if I will come to no harm. I agree. Okay. If I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See? I got it all down writing. But Dats, why does it say if I will come to no harm at the end here?
Sounds like he was scared of you.
Dax, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Oh, is you trying to pin it on him, maybe? Okay. Reason for arrest. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when that dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang pooch rattled me out. Guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Something the dogs got the last laugh. Dats, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And you're captured by Lady Kira deemed unlawful. Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise, because I lost my passport.
Is there any way they let you go?
Not without my passport. If only I had it.
Did you leave it in your suitcase?
Dhurke, AJ, you gotta find my passport.
Alright, we'll find it.
One more thing to add to our to-do list.
Now where might Datz's passport be?
Oh gee, I wonder. Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. The doc is a kid. Yeah, bit of a shut-in though. Poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it'll be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Where have I heard this before? Time for your questioning. Follow me. Must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. But get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dhurke, AJ, I'll see you guys around. I feel like this guy wouldn't misbehave at all. I'd be like, yo, what's going on, my brother? Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not gonna be easy, I know. I know, trust me. Alright, let's go back to the doctor's study for a second, because I wanna check the suitcase. May 16th, Karain Village. Doctor, study.
Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago.
He was?
What's Dad doing here?
Good question.
He said he was looking for something.
Did he say anything else?
Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Yeah, that was it.
I guess Athena really did get lost. Oh, okay. Okay, no, we might be fine then.
What's Dad doing all the way out here in the first place? Can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
Of course. Thanks, Emma. Let's check that suitcase. First and foremost, we better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child.
Hey, is it just me? Or is there something new in here?
Oh. Yeah, I see it. Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it, too. Let's not forget about Datz's passport. It should be around here somewhere. I want to check the airplane first. What is this? What's this? A model helicopter? Oh, yeah.
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts.
Yeah, but learning how to shut in isn't going to be easy. We have candy.
You really think it's gonna work?
I don't know, I thought I'd try. That's a suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there.
It's no good. It's locked tight.
We should have asked him for the key. What are we gonna do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase. We can't get it open.
Why not take it over to Dad so we can unlock it? That way, you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Trucy.
Okay, here I go.
Don't get kidnapped in this game, please.
Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton!
Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something?
Knowing Dad's, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock.
What, are you gonna pick it?
No, I'm gonna punch it!
Oh, or he's gonna...
There you go.
That was fast.
A lock like that is child's play to me, especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I busted out over the years.
You've still seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer.
And here we go. That's his passport.
I'll take it over to him.
Thanks, Trucy.
No problem. Now you guys go enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later.
Yes, Trucy. Set them on the right path. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation.
Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we had a father-son talk, huh, son?
Yeah, well over a decade.
So Apollo, how have you been?
Fine. I'm fine, I guess.
Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear.
Okay. This is awkward. So what do we talk about now?
Get down. Hit the dirt, son.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I was...
What the?
Oh my god!
Ah!
Speak to me, son. Say something.
What? Oh, that's smarts.
You maggots! What do you think you're doing invading buff airspace? It'll be a scorching in Sapphire before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos.
Whoa! You can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway?
Ow! Drone nothing. That's Sergeant Buck to you, soldier.
Oh, Sergeant Buck to you, soldier. Got that, you lowly grunts?
Ow, what the who now?
Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls.
He's controlling this thing?
Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him.
Got it. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant.
Sergeant Buff, sir! I forgot to say sir! Ain't you never seen a war movie before?
Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir!
Better? Much better. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier.
Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Wright Anything Agency. My rank is, fledgling lawyer? Sir!
Affirmative. Private Justice.
Private?
Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir!
Good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit, and rank too? I'm Dhurke. I command the rebel group, the Divine Dragons. My rank is, leader, sir. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commander Dhurke. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldier should be clean cut. Sorry, but this is my signature look. I'm not going to...
Whoa!
Fine, I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed on that battlefield. No place relieving conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that.
He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors.
This is gonna be harder than I thought, son.
Okay, Sergeant Buff. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir?
Affirmative. But I can't see everything you do from here, so... 10 on, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm gonna wipe you shelter Oh, peaceniks into shape, sorry.
With what, your charming personality?
Look, it's got a camera and speakers, too. And that's not all, Commander. We're gonna find him and the voice is gonna be completely different, whatever. With these arms, I can cook and clean, too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it on the double.
As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought we were getting the mop. The thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Ha 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 ha! Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense.
Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room?
Ah!
Holding up a strange tool to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. Timeless tragedy, still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers.
I meant no offense. It was just an observation.
So the green horn waving discharge of firearms got something to say, does he?
Sorry, it won't happen again, sir.
Darn tootin'. Now, state your intentions, soldier.
We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us.
What? Papa promised you that?
He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden.
Now we have no idea where it is. Oh.
Papa, why? Why'd you have to die?
It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss.
It helps at all. I know how you feel, Sergeant, but what do I do now?
You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama, and now I lost Papa.
You lost your mother, too.
She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Aw. Sergeant Buff, could you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Her name was Thalassa Grammari.
Wait, what?
Mama passed away about 6 months ago. Okay. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage in my siege defense strategy.
In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world.
It was arson. I don't know what voice to give this guy because I haven't seen him yet, so it happened so suddenly. I'm just gonna keep with the Army Buff voice, I guess. Before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mom and I were trapped inside. But help never came, so Mama cradled me in her arms. Kicked out a window. And jumped.
She did what?
She was like a walking, talking medal of valor. My mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground.
She sounds like a superhero or something.
From that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live.
Oh, Mama! Oh, that's so sad. I don't know what to say.
And the person who started the fire, he was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama,
Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age.
Apollo, I imagine you know what he's going through.
I do?
The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand.
Look at my dad. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? Okay, maybe this is like a kid. What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire. What?
And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son.
Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine. I have. That's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No, I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or not, or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow.
Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention!
I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Puff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal?
Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice.
I'm just glad it seemed to cheer him up a bit. Ooh. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge. Don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Ha 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 ha.
Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dhurke's getting way too much out of a kick out of this. Location of the orb.
Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? I was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He said he'd found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where.
Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again.
We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. Might steer us towards the hiding place.
Dr. Buff.
So Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics.
What a fine father.
He even quit his position at the university to move here.
He did?
He did! He gave up his beloved research position just for me! A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said.
Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now.
There's no one in the world I respected more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may I continue your beloved research up there with the angels?